Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 16 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Zulu. We are going to continue getting ready for our war across the sea with everybody. And I'm going to try to really bear down in this installment and focus specifically on the things we need just to go to war. I'm going to build a barracks here and then an armory, and we're going to start churning out units. Here in Umgun, same thing. We're going to build an armory, and then we'll immediately go into military units. We have a small barbarian problem we're going to try to sort out. And here we're going to start building a road. I don't intend to go the rest of the way to Istanbul, but this will at least let us move freely through here. And let's see, this is just our exploration trek around this continent. We want to get as good an idea as possible about the lay of the land over there. I'm trying to figure out who we should attack first. I'm kind of leaning towards Poland, to be honest. I'd love to take out this guy instead, but probably not going to work. He's so... it seems like he's by far the strongest of them over there. And it's going to be difficult for us just getting that first civilization under control. We're going to be so far away from our supply lines. It's just ridiculous. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that one barbarian right now. I want to get him healed up. Now that the camp is taken out, I'm not nearly as worried about it. Alright, another city-state. And Nobamba has finished their circus. Excellent. I'm not worried about building barracks in these small cities because I'm not going to build units here anyway. So all I really want to do with them is continue building them up with things like workshops and, you know, gold production and so forth. Gold and happiness are my two biggest priorities. Once I start declaring war, I expect both to suffer. And I definitely don't want to have any issues with either. So, I mean, we went at a pretty breakneck pace for a long time. And now... you know, this is going to take longer than I would prefer, but I do think it's important to, you know, try to do it right, not try to do it fast. Okay, so we have covered... Did I come back the wrong way? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. We'll come back up around that way. I should have paid more attention. Was it just me, or was that really fast road building? Holy crap. Okay, but I'm not going to build 5 more tiles. We're not going to get any gold out of it. You know, we already have both cities connected. And we've already sped the movement up a lot. So I'm fine with that. Trying to figure out if there's a path that I would want to build a road through the worst of just these forest tiles, I guess. I'm not going to build a road all the way down here, but it's just so slow when we need to move, guys. It's really become painful. So right now we are building our invasion force up, but it's very small. It's not enough. It's also not technologically advanced enough. Those impies are just not going to be much good over there. By the time we get them lined up and all that, just don't see it happening. So we're pursuing musket men and okay, choose production. So we finished the Akana. Just like I said, we're going to go straight into the armory. Want to pound this thing. Alright, I'll just move him up. We'll kind of do this, I guess, similar to how we did the last one. So we got a trading post done. Excellent. Got another trading post done. He can work on that one. So maybe I bring this guy over and we'll start working on these pillage tiles. Poor Venice. They need some love. Okay. What do we want to do with this worker? Well, I mean, we have some crappy tiles we could throw a farm on, or a trading post, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, most 1, 2, 3. This tile. What have we got? What are we working? Wow, did I go really production heavy when I see these wheat tiles not being worked? I guess I have a lot of 4 food tiles. Some of them are being worked. But I have more than I need at 4, so I guess I don't need to worry about making some more junky ones. But I'm not generating a lot of excess food right now. Ugh, I hate giving up some of these other tiles, but I do want to grow this city. So why don't we do that? Yeah, it kills me, you know, giving up that gold and culture and stuff, but in the short run, it hurts a little bit. In the long run, we're so much better off. Okay, you chill out one more turn, and then I think I'll bring him down. Let's just get to the road. I'll figure it out next turn. All right. We're getting there. Yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see how this goes. If I can just grab even one city, that will be huge. But if I get stuck where I start losing units and, you know, they keep sending more and more at me, then it's going to be really bad. It's going to take me like 20 turns to get units that I make across the sea. That's probably a little bit of an exaggeration, but it will be really slow and really bad. So we need to establish a real power base over there as fast as we can. And oh, okay. Well, we have a couple of wine we haven't developed. I don't think I have enough trading partners for it to ever matter, but I might as well do it. And we'll put a trading post here. Let's send this guy out. I think I'm just going to keep him close to home. Send him to Ankara. It's more money than any of these places. Well, here's a question. Does Singapore have a quest for a trade route? No, they don't. What about Geneva? Nope. Alright, I'm just going to go to Ankara then. I might as well make the money. That's why I really built the caravan. And it should keep him relatively safe by being so close to home. I do worry that once we declare war, the sea-based trade routes in particular are going to be very vulnerable. If it wasn't so late in the game, I would really be tempted to see if there was a place down here I could stick a city to kind of help act as a bridge. I mean, I could get silver. It's just, there really aren't great spots. I guess I could have taken Quebec, right? Maybe I should have. You know, a few people suggested I do that to get Lake Victoria, and I went with the Citadel instead. But, you know, in hindsight, maybe I should have just taken Quebec City. I just felt like I have so many cities already, and I have to take more, and, you know, it's a real beating on your happiness, and you're constantly trying to build these things up from nothing. That one more that I didn't really need just seemed like a really frivolous thing to do, but yeah, maybe not. All right, here we go. So, I mean, we're making progress. It's slow. There's a lot of turns. You know, we're just waiting for these buildings to come up. Yeah, sure. I'm more than happy to do that. And, you know, I guess I'm going to assume for the moment that I'm going to attack Poland first. Or at a minimum, I'm going to assume that I go after the strongest guy last. So let's do this. He doesn't have any more luxuries that we can trade for. But let's see if we can get some gold out of him. Okay. Sure, sugar. Alright. By the way, I am getting the max, right? You can't, they won't give you 7, I don't think. No. Now, only in Civ 5 does somebody think that giving you 260 gold up front is a good deal, but giving you 210 over a long period of time is a worse deal. And the devs did not do a good job on that part. It really is the opposite of how everything else works in life. So that's my 2 cents on that topic. All right, let's keep coming down. Not too interested in attacking those city-states. Oh, I never got open borders with Ramses. Let's do that. Okay, it's not even close to a fair deal, huh? Does he have issues with me? Alright, not too bad. Okay, let's start building. And let's come up the coast. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot to see here, but it's okay. At least we got a good look at this. That's not much of a city. I don't see how it ever will be. It'll probably get uranium later, or oil, but it's pretty good that he's grown that thing to 9, actually. Not a ton of food available. Antwerp seeks a new natural wonder. Yeah, I don't know what my odds are on that one. So my city became religious? Well, not really. It's a little short, guys. You need at least one more. Istanbul has adopted a religion. Yeah, not really. It's going to. It's going to get there. Okay. Suleiman has entered the Renaissance? Wait, what era am I in? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in Renaissance. I mean, we are deep into it, and we could have been in the Industrial by now, but I thought he was like 2 eras back or something. That's not so horrible. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and build a workshop here. I think I've said before, when you have a city that needs as much work as Harar, just focus on production first. And yeah, so couple ways we can go here. I'm wondering, I haven't really seen a lot of ships. Originally I was thinking we were going to need a real navy to do this, but now I kind of don't think we do. I really want rifling, so I think I'm going to take metallurgy. But I feel like I need to be able to upgrade the impies, and rifling is the path to that. They don't upgrade to musketmen, so... Okay, in the city of Istanbul, we will build a bank. I've said before, we're going to focus on money and happiness, and banks give money. Okay, I will put him on alert. Yeah, you know, this actually isn't so far. I was thinking, I guess, that it's worse than it was. When you come from the other side, it's like a million miles, but... Okay, I think we've done all of the scouting by sea that we're realistically going to. So let's start moving... when I say scouting, I mean of these two continents. So we're going to start exploring the rest. In English, that's what I meant to say. Okay. We'll build a trading post on that one jungle tile. And we'll improve this wine. I actually think I used up my all my excess stuff in those trades. So, yeah, maybe I can trade off, like, give Ramses another wine for gold. It's pretty sweet. I mean, our gold is really good right now, so... Alright, let's hug the coast. I guess I've seen pretty much all there is. Alright, fair enough. So, let's see. What do we want in Alundi? I want an armory. I think Alundi, Addis Ababa, I'm gone. Those are the, kinds of cities I'm actually going to start building the musketmen in. And I'm probably going to build a cannon as well. Okay, Venice. I'm actually going to start with a monument because it's super cheap. And we obviously we have such a long to-do list here. So they're virtually like a new city. Okay, and in Nobamba, we finished a market, and I was going to do a bank, but I think I'll just take the Colosseum because it's literally half the time. The other option would be a university, but we're doing really well in science. We're number one. I don't think we're very far ahead of Askia or Songhai, or whatever you want to call those guys. But we are ahead. And so I'm comfortable saying we don't have to absolutely kill ourselves with science all the time and put it above everything. Okay, I think this is probably about as much as I'm going to do for our road system. Yeah, I was just thinking, when I get my railroads, that means these cities up north, they won't be connected. They won't get that production bonus. And yet it would, oh my God, it would just be prohibitive bringing it all the way down. So I'm not gonna. All right, I'm actually going to get rid of one of these workers. I would donate them to Hong Kong or something, but you can only donate combat units. So, bye-bye. Till a little more gold for us. Okay. Oh, I see. He can just move the one more tile. What else do we want to do? 1, 2, 3. I guess I can improve this tile with something. There's not a lot of great food tiles around this city, so maybe I just do that. They have a lot of lumber mills and some trading posts. And I guess I could improve this one as well. Maybe put a trading post there. Let's definitely put a trading post on that jungle tile. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just kind of punch through the fog of war leading up to our continent. See what's down here. You know, one area we've never been able to explore is this. You know, this whole area right off the coast. And there's obviously land here. I just don't know how much. So, it's fine. Okay. And so I guess I just take him south and we can explore down here. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything, but it's not like I really have a better purpose that I can think of to put him to. Alright. Yep. That's what I was saying. When you're coming from this side, it's a long distance. Okay, gun. We built our armory, and that means it's musket man time. And let's see, Addis Ababa, same thing. I'm actually going to build a cannon here first because I do want some cannons, and that reminds me, I guess I have some upgrading to do. Yeah, we definitely don't want to bring antiquated military units over there. Now that we finally have the barracks set up so they'll get their promotions and stuff, I'm pretty sure this won't take too long. People who like shiny things the most. So yeah, nobody else really has a ton of gold. That's kind of good to me. You know, I don't really need for everybody in the game to just have a ton. And then, you know, they can cause all kinds of mischief that way. Hey, we found another natural wonder. That's pretty cool. It seems like it's really out in the sticks. But there was a city-state that wanted us to do that. I think it was one I actually care about too. Wasn't it Antwerp? Yeah. Yeah, so that's awesome. I mean, we're already their ally. And, you know, the way I look at it, it just means that much longer a time before I have to give them gold to stay that way. Okay, so by the time I could build the barracks units in here, it's probably going to be too late to actually, you know, go with it. So I think I'm just going to hammer Zulu. Now, I should add, we're really neglecting the culture structures. And as soon as I get to the point where I've built all the zoos and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to spam as many of those culture-producing buildings as I possibly can. It isn't that I don't think it's important to make those, you know, those buildings. I totally do. It really is just, you have to prioritize. I can be sitting here 100 turns from now, still finding important buildings to put up and not be ready to go to war. So, you know, I need to get this show on the road. Yeah, there you go. Poland and Shanghai are going at it. Yep. And I guess next turn, since we do have that extra wine now, I'm going to see if Ramses is interested in it. Wonder if I should go clear this stupid camp for them. I probably should. I'm sure they have a quest to that effect. No, they don't. Wow, that's pretty interesting. They're still mad at me too. Oh well. So what a waste of a really nice wonder. Just sitting here out in the middle of the ocean. Impossible for anybody to get use out of it. Yep, that's fine. And yeah, let's just come back and start. Oh, that's funny. So a city-state on our own continent we had never met before. Huh. Okay. Yep. Go to sleep. So we know about that. Yep. Antwerp is happy. So what's our thing now? What's our 129 out of 60? Well, I would say we have some time before we have to worry about them no longer being our ally. So Lhasa is almost not our ally anymore. They want our religion. Do I care? I guess I'll lose Ivory maybe if they're not my ally, but I can't start giving all these guys gold. Okay, so kind of the same thing as before. I'm just going to knock out a quick shrine. I'm just trying to check off as many of these basic structures for them as I can. Yep. Yep. Okay, I don't care about that, and that's fine. All right. Just want to make sure there was nothing actually important going on there. So, yeah, it feels very slow. I get that. But we are moving along. Now that I've started building the military units, it'll start picking up. I think by our next installment, we'll at least be ready to get in the water and start heading over there. Which seems like a good idea to me. So we got another great profit. Awesome. Looks like everybody wants spices. Or cotton. One of the two. Hong Kong, we're nearly no longer allies with. The thing is, I don't actually get anything that matters from them for being their ally, because I already have a source of porcelain and silver, so I don't get extra happiness for it. Again, the only quest is spreading my religion. Now, I guess I can do that. I just got to profit. So maybe I will. All right, Nobamba. What do we want to build here? We just put up a Coliseum. I could do a zoo. Huh. Well, yeah, I guess I'll do a zoo. We have plenty of money for the moment, so I'm okay with that. And as far as our policy, you know, a lot of the time, I think you really want to head towards scientific revolution. The problem I have is that by the time we get to the point where we can use that, I'm going to have declared war on at least one more civilization. And I'm not going to have a lot of friendships, and therefore I'm not going to have access to research agreements. So I think I'm just going to take this and come towards getting the extra science from universities. It literally may not even be worth spending one on this. What do I get for that? Okay, maybe it is because I can purchase great scientists. But yeah, it will probably be more if I take that just to finish the tree and get that bonus, as opposed to really getting benefit out of that particular policy. I do think the way the game is set up right now, it punishes domination players on a number of fronts. You rely so heavily on... Oh, actually, let me get out of their territory. On trade routes, and then during war, your trade routes routinely get trashed. Things like that, I mean, they have a real impact. Okay, so let me see. What do I want to do with this profit? I could just speed up the conversion of Istanbul. Yeah, you know where I really need it is over here. And let's see. Yeah, we'll just start heading in this direction, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just cut through the fog a little bit at a time. What else we got going? Man, not a lot, to be perfectly honest. Do I have another worker that's ready to be deleted? That's what I'm wondering. There's literally nothing to do near that city. I already have a worker at Venice. You know, I guess I don't really have anybody over in this neck of the woods. So why don't I try to bring them over here? Yeah, I guess this is the only worker I have for that entire area. Wow, look at these two going toe to toe. Good man. That pikeman's doing work at the risk of life and limb. Maybe he'll clear that camp out if it's as empty as it looks. I think that's the end. Yep, he got him. Last man standing. Good for him. Okay. Well, we still have a lot to do. We need to finish building these units, but we are underway, and we'll have to finish the rest in the next installment because that's all we have time for in this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.